The Prince Regent issued a royal notice, searching for a woman named Kathy. Who is this Kathy anyway? The Prince Regent's mansion. Kathy. Who is Kathy? Never heard of her. Who's this, daring to take down the royal notice?
Where did this madwoman come from? She dared take down the Prince Regent's notice?
The last scammer who went to the Prince Regent's mansion had their whole clan executed.
3rd floor.
It's the prince. Prince.
Your humble servant greets the prince.
Henry! I finally found you. Our childhood promise. I haven't forgotten.
Physician. Send for the physician at once.
I'm Annie. 5 years ago, the vice minister's entire family was executed. My parents owed the Jewel family a debt of gratitude. They risked everything to save eldest Miss Jewel, Kathy. For 5 years, they treated Kathy like their own daughter. We were like sisters. Life was peaceful and happy. But no one expected Kathy to be the Prince Regent's true love.
Annie, Kathy, come and eat. I made braised ribs today. Your favorites. Hurry, eat while it's hot.
Your mother's ribs are delicious.
I love Mom's braised ribs the most. Here, eat, Kathy.
Father, mother, sister. My childhood sweetheart Henry has been named Prince Regent. He even issued a decree with a reward to find me.
That's great. Our Kathy's hard times are finally over. You'll be the Princess Consort Regent now.
Kathy, our family couldn't provide a grand dowry for you. This was my dowry. Take it.
This.
Peace with the pieces. Don't worry. This is a good omen.
Right. Kathy, you'll surely arrive safely at the prince's mansion. Who are you?
Of course I'll return to the prince's mansion. But as the Princess Consort Regent, I can't let anyone know I was almost defiled. So, all of you must die. You all must die. Do it.
Father.
Kathy, I beg you, for the sake of saving your life and raising you, spare Annie.
Saving my life? Yes. You were the ones who saved me. How dare you mention that? If you hadn't arrived so late, I wouldn't have been defiled.
No. Father.
Go.
Mother. Mother. Mom. Mom, open the door. Open the door, Mom. 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 Mom.
Go away.
Mom. Dad. Mom.
You still dare to run? Chase her down. Cut this woman into 1,000 pieces.
Yes.
Kathy. You ungrateful wretch. You bit the hand that fed you. If I survive, I'll make you pay in blood. To appease my parents' spirits in heaven.
Call the Imperial doctor now. If she dies, the whole Imperial hospital will perish.
I was Annie. From today on, I'm Kathy.
Miss. Annie is dead.
Director Chase. You are indeed the Prince Regent's top secret guard leader. If you hadn't recognized me, I'd still be living with those peasants. For 5 years, I played sisters with a servant like Annie. It truly disgusts me. Go and bring her body here. I want to see wild dogs tear her apart.
Well. Annie was cornered and jumped off the cliff. The body. The body has disappeared.
Jumped off the cliff? The body's gone?
My men only found a few villagers and Annie's bloody clothes at the cliff. She must have been eaten by wild beasts.
Only clothes? No hairpin?
My men searched the whole mountain but found nothing.
Humph. Even without the hairpin. With my ability to control venomous snakes, Henry will still recognize me. Consider your debt paid. Those lowly peasants dared to steal my hairpin. They even helped that woman escape. Round up everyone in the village. Search them one by one. Kill them one by one.
Who saw Annie's body?
Ha! Kathy, you beast. You'd be dead if Annie's family and the neighbors hadn't cared for you these 5 years. You repaid their kindness by killing Annie's whole family.
I'm the future Princess Consort Regent. How dare you speak to me like that?
Kathy, I won't tell you a thing. Don't expect to ever live in peace. You wicked woman, Even if you marry the Prince Regent, he'll despise you once he sees your true face.
I don't have time for your nonsense. One person dies for every minute you stay silent. If no one talks, leave no one alive. Oh. Isn't this my dear sister's lover? Let's start with you. If you don't talk, I'll use a blade, cut by cut, to skin your parents alive.
Don't touch my parents.
Kill.
Wait.
Get the carriage ready. Go to the Prince Regent's mansion.
Now that I've entered the Prince Regent's mansion, there's no way back. Luckily, Kathy thought this hairpin was old-fashioned and wanted to pawn it. Who would have thought today? This item would become the key to my impersonation.
Prince, Miss Jewel's knife wounds and bruises. Looked like she was being hunted down. Prince, Miss Jewel will recover after a few more days of rest.
Kathy. I've been looking for you for so long that I thought you didn't want me anymore.
This is Prince Regent Zeke Shaw, who seized power in a bloodbath 5 years ago and is feared even by the Emperor. Henry! Why did it take you so long to find me?
It's all my fault. How do you want to punish me?
I didn't expect him to love Kathy so deeply. I'll use his feelings for Kathy to sharpen him into a weapon for revenge against Kathy. But Henry, seeing you again makes me so happy.
Kathy. You've been unconscious for days, without eating or drinking anything. The chicken soup has been simmering in the kitchen when I was young and neglected. I was always hungry. Thanks to the food you brought me. The taste of those meals. Kathy. Do you still remember? Is it because we've been apart for too long? Forgotten our past feelings?
Of course not. I used to sneak out of banquets to bring you mung bean cakes.
Wrong. I get a rash all over if I eat mung bean cakes.
You're teasing me again. You actually got a rash from almond cakes. You love mung bean cakes the most.
Don't be angry. Maybe I'm just too happy to see Kathy today. I misremembered.
No wonder you rose from a low-born son to Prince Regent. So cautious and suspicious. Kathy, the bad guy has been killed. Don't be afraid.
Back then I was arrogant and shunned by noble ladies. Only Henry would play with me since he was also unwanted. He even ate servants' mung bean cakes with me. But now I'm a criminal's daughter and have been defiled. I can't marry Henry anymore.
That's not true. If he loves you, he won't care about your past. Kathy, I will take everything you love and return this pain 100-fold.
How were you bullied so badly? Where is your old arrogant temper?
Henry, don't ask anymore.
What are you afraid of? Don't want to say? Or dare not say?
Of course I'm afraid. We've been apart for 5 years. You rose from an abandoned son to this position. Henry, you must have suffered so much. I don't want to. I don't want you to risk yourself for me again.
What's there to fear? In this world, no one dares touch anyone belonging to Henry.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. To handle a man. Besides making him pity you, you must also stir his competitive side. Yes. Annie is my adoptive parents' biological daughter. When the Jewel family was in trouble, they risked their lives for me. Now, while you're searching for me, she tried to steal my hairpin to impersonate me. My parents refused, so she heartlessly killed them. She even tried to kill me too.
Is that so? This Annie is truly audacious. The position of Princess Consort Regent is naturally yours. I'll have the wedding prepared today. Let the whole world see. You belong to Henry.
Prince, Zeke of the Bureau of Secret Investigation is waiting outside. He also brought a woman named Kathy.
You're quite an observant dog.
Miss Jewel, please put in a good word for me with the prince.
Henry treats me most specially, of course. Don't worry. Finding me is a great achievement. I will ensure your success.
Thank you, Princess Consort.
However, you haven't even found that bitch Annie's body yet. If she escaped and talks behind my back to the prince, I'll have Henry kill you first.
Princess Consort, Annie was stabbed in the lung and fell off a cliff. Not even a god could save her. The body's probably been dragged away by wild dogs.
In that case, beat every wild dog in the city to death. Drag them to the mass grave where her parents lie, so her family can reunite in hell.
Yes. Princess Consort. This is the prince's bedchamber. No entry without the prince's order.
Get lost. I am the one Henry treasures most. Would he really blame me? Annie. A servant's brat like you dares call me sister? I was born for a noble life. Even if I fall, I'll rise like a phoenix.
Zeke greets the prince. Long live the prince.
Henry, I finally. You dare stop me. I'm the sweetheart the prince is looking for.
Sweetheart?
Henry. I am Kathy.
You are Kathy? Then who am I? Kathy, when you were in trouble, I treated you like a sister. My parents saved and raised you. But you repaid us with betrayal, killing and mocking them.
You have the nerve to mention that? If you hadn't arrived late back then, I wouldn't have been violated.
Kathy, you pride yourself on being a highborn lady. So I'll take your identity. You want the Prince Regent's power to rise. So I'll take away your support. I'll make you taste how it feels to lose everything. Henry. It was her. She killed our parents and stole my life to get close to you.
Annie. You're actually still alive. And you dare steal my identity to approach Henry.
You're Annie? Impersonating Kathy. Think you can fool others and dare to trick your way into the Prince Regent's mansion?
I'm the real Kathy. Henry, you've been fooled by this woman.
Henry. Please take me away. Our parents were so kind. Yet they died by your hands. I'm scared.
Don't be afraid. No one dares to hurt what's mine. She hurt you. Then I'll chop off her hands first. To get even for you. How's that?
Henry completely takes my side based on my word alone. And he's so ruthless. Using him for revenge is a dangerous game.
This is my hairpin. Fine, Annie. You stole the love token between Henry and me. To steal my identity and trick him.
Sister. This hairpin is clearly the love token between Henry and me. Henry, she's using that excuse as expected.
Henry, this hairpin clearly has.
Sister. I wore this hairpin every day because I missed Henry. You spend every day with me, so of course you remember this hairpin perfectly. But my bond with Henry, how could it be stolen by a mere hairpin?
Stop pretending. You bitch. Give Henry back to me.
Killing your own family. And such a foul mouth. You really are as Kathy described. Foolish, reckless, and cruel.
You actually hit me.
Take her away.
Henry, I'm the real one. Henry, believe me. Wait. I can prove I'm the real Kathy. Henry, did you forget? I can control poisonous snakes. I'll test it myself to prove who I am. Henry, I fell into a snake pit as a child. I thought I was dead, but my scent actually attracts them. Without getting bitten. Annie, just bring a box of venomous snakes. We'll both put our hands in. The one not bitten is the real Kathy.
You just need to try. Once she loses all hope, I'll end her life myself.
Tokens can be stolen. But immunity to snakes can't be faked.
Oh no. Kathy was well protected by us. Forget snakes. I've never even touched a leech. I've never used such tactics.
Guards. Bring venomous snakes.
Yes, sir.
Kathy. You wouldn't deceive me, would you? Otherwise,
I'll skin her alive and hang her on the city wall. Let everyone see what happens to an imposter.
How could I deceive you? Henry. I'm just feeling a bit unwell.
You were acting so well just now. And now you're unwell? I bet you're just too scared of the snake bites to prove it. A fake can't be real. You don't dare. I do. Annie. Your turn. This box is full of venomous snakes. One bite and you'll go meet your parents.
go ahead. Don't be afraid, Kathy. You escaped a snake pit back then. You definitely won't be bitten now.
Prince. She doesn't dare. Because she isn't the real Kathy at all.
A lowlife is a lowlife. How did you not foresee this when you impersonated me? Henry, don't hesitate with this woman anymore. Order them to shove her into the box. Real or fake? We'll know after one test.
Fine. I'll try.
Annie, what are you doing?
I'm just a bit dizzy.
Nonsense. I think you're just afraid of being killed by venomous snakes. So you pretended to knock over the box.
Prince. Her fear of the snakes proves she has a guilty conscience.
Henry. I didn't want this either. It's just... I saw my foster parents being murdered. Then I was hunted down by my sister. It's just...
True. Kathy hasn't recovered from her injuries. She's weak and accidentally knocked over the box.
Henry. That's clearly an excuse. She's just terrified of the snakes.
Kathy. The king snake is here. The other snakes won't dare bite anyone. But these snakes are highly venomous. We can't let them wander off. You are kind-hearted. Why not drive the king snake back into the box?
This king snake is the most venomous in the nest. One drop of its venom and no one can save you.
Kathy. You won't let these snakes endanger lives, will you? Henry is starting to suspect me.
Annie. I can't wait to see you die in agony from the venom. How is this possible? How can you control venomous snakes?
Go back now.
Thank you for your help, Kathy.
Speak. What trick did you use? To make the snake obey you?
Luckily, I often attract snakes, so my handkerchief is soaked in realgar wing. After wrapping the hairpin, it caught Kathy's scent, allowing me to control the snake. Sister, you're right. At first, I didn't want to deal with these snakes.
You admitted it yourself. Henry.
Because I feared if I showed this evidence, you'd have no way out. But you kept pushing me, still trying to take my life.
No, it's not like that. She's impersonating me.
Enough. I naturally know who is real and who is fake. Drag her away.
Wait. Prince, we still have evidence.
Right, we have a witness. Right, we have a witness.
Commoner Ian Lucas. Greetings, Prince.
You can only handle a few drinks. Why act tough in front of father? Now you're going to feel sick again.
Annie. I will marry you as soon as I can. I, Ian, will only love Annie in this life.
What are you shouting about?
Annie. I bought this sachet especially for you. Ever since we got engaged, I've been so happy. I only hope this sachet doesn't fail this wish.
Annie and Ian. I only hope this sachet doesn't fail this promise.
Prince. Ian is Annie's neighbor. He is her childhood sweetheart. He's the best one to identify her.
Tell me, who is the real Annie?
To the prince. The real Annie is to the prince. The real Annie is her.
You're lying.
Ian, do you know the price of deceiving the prince?
Ian has already identified her. Director Chase and sister are in such a hurry. Could it be? You've already colluded?
Zeke, you've said too much today.
I've known Annie since childhood. I couldn't be mistaken. Besides, she has the love token sachet I gave her.
Ian worked for a year to save 10 taels. Just to buy you this sachet.
10 taels? Ian must be blind. Giving such a fine item to Annie is a total waste.
Mother, stop teasing me. Help me think what to give Ian for his birthday.
Fine, fine. You're all grown up and ready to leave.
Mother, let's go. Kathy, if you hadn't greedily stolen Ian's and my token of love, why would things be so unclear today? You brought this on yourself.
What more do you have to say now?
This sachet isn't mine.
If it's not yours, why would you carry it with you?
Prince, please see the truth. Annie, to marry into the prince's mansion under a false identity, did not hesitate to slaughter her own family, to silence everyone. She even took the whole street hostage and forced me to lie for her.
I'll kill you.
Henry, my adoptive parents raised me as their own. The neighbors all took care of me. I hope you can get justice for them.
She kept me from seeing you. I will definitely get justice for you.
Henry, believe me. Don't you recognize me?
Prince. Ian and Annie know each other. I'm afraid they conspired long ago to deceive you.
Prince, I think, as your subordinate, he dared to try to replace your wife. That is truly treacherous. Who knows what kind of deal they made?
You're lying. Prince, I didn't.
Whether you did or not, your words alone prove nothing.
Henry, first, Annie abused your name for power. Second, endangered lives and caused chaos. She's a plague to the people. If her deception succeeds, given her nature, she'll ruin the country eventually.
Henry, I didn't.
Kathy, you can deal with both of them, okay?
Kathy, you owe the Johnson family a debt of blood. Today, I'll use your head to appease my parents' souls.
You can't kill me. I am the real Kathy.
Director Chase, Henry promised me himself that I could deal with Annie. Are you disregarding the prince?
I killed Annie's parents. She won't let me go either. Only by keeping Kathy alive. Can I use her to save myself?
Zeke, are you ignoring my orders? Step down.
I wouldn't dare. But I'll bet my life on it. This woman is definitely not the real Kathy.
You can't produce the token. The witness you brought has already testified. Now you're just making excuses to save your life.
Prince, please see the truth.
I've been quite shaken these past few days. Many things. I can't quite remember.
Can't remember what? I think. You just don't know. Henry, do you know why he lied and called me Annie at such a critical moment? Because they've been having an affair. Ian, I used to think you were one of Annie's people. Now it seems you're even worse than I thought. Annie abandoned you to seduce other men. And you're still supporting her?
Annie, I know I'm no match for the prince. It's understandable if you won't acknowledge me, but you can't keep going like this.
Annie, you killed your parents and neighbors for a mere delusion. Even to this day, you don't have a shred of remorse, and you're still trying to frame others.
Kathy, then tell me. How should I deal with them?
Henry is already suspicious. If I keep demanding Kathy's execution, It might backfire. I'll have to take my time with this. Henry, then let her stay with me as a maid. Maybe being by my side will reform her wicked heart.
How dare you?
Fine then. From now on, you'll be a maid for Kathy.
How dare you betray me? Wait to collect your parents' bodies.
Prince, I beg to stay in the prince's mansion to serve you. Commoner Ian Lucas is willing to be yours. Through thick and thin, at any cost.
Kathy, since you say he's your neighbor, then it's up to you.
Prince, let him stay.
You really can't let go of your lover.
Henry, I just remember him being a fellow villager. A job at the Prince Regent's mansion is to repay his kindness. Besides, I'll soon have his parents in custody. Isn't that easier than controlling the insubordinate Zeke?
Prince. A lowly commoner like Ian can't compare to me.
It's settled. Ian is appointed Deputy Director of the Bureau of Secret Investigation.
Father, Mother. I'm sorry. Kathy escaped today. But I swear, I will make her pay in blood. Ian! No, the Prince Regent's mansion is a dragon's den. Henry is full of suspicion towards me. One wrong move, and I'll be doomed. I can't involve Ian anymore. What are you doing here? I am now the princess consort of the Prince Regent's mansion. The past is long gone. Or do you want to blackmail me too? Is deputy director not enough? Do you want to be director? Or a court official?
Don't worry. No one saw me come here. And I know. You purposely held my parents hostage earlier today. Because you wanted to save them from Kathy.
Since you don't want to, then why stay?
Because of you. Because only by helping you climb higher will the hundreds in Johnson Village truly be safe. Kathy didn't just threaten everyone. She also killed many people. I want to take revenge with you.
Kathy is such a jerk. I'm sorry. It's all because of me.
Wealth and glory really suit you best. From now on, I'm willing to serve the princess consort with total loyalty. I hope you won't cast me aside.
Ian, you don't need to do this.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Annie, this is called Piece Through the Pieces. Listen, how beautiful it sounds.
Fairy. These are jewels Henry prepared for me. How dare you ruin them?
Don't worry. You are the Major Henry personally promised to me. As long as I'm in the prince's mansion, I'll let you see for yourself. While I enjoy all your glory.
You.
Where is the medicine I told you to brew? The rules of the prince's mansion Have you forgotten them all? As a maid, is this how you serve your master medicine?
Fairy, you dare humiliate me. When the poison kicks in, and your face rots away, how will you seduce Henry then?
Lost your tongue?
Princess consort, please drink the medicine. Annie, enjoy it while you can. Once you drink this, you'll be at my mercy. Fairy, how dare you splash me?
Can't handle this? What you're tasting now is only a fraction of the piercing pain my parents felt back then.
Princess consort, is something wrong?
Kathy, you shouldn't have killed my parents or harmed those innocent villagers. I've changed my mind. Taking your life now would be too easy on you. I want you to live. A clumsy imitation. Kathy, your desperate, clumsy imitation of me only makes me look more ethereal in Henry's heart. The harder you try, the more he sees, the more it is me.
Henry now believes that woman is Kathy. So I have to pretend to be her. Once Henry knows the truth, I'll slash her face.
Get out.
Henry, I'm Kathy. I brought some mung bean cakes I made.
Who said you could dress like her?
Henry, if you don't like my clothes, I'll just take them off. What does that fairy know about pleasure? Let me serve you tonight. Annie. After today, Henry won't care about you at all.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Henry, why is she here with you?
Guards. Didn't you let her in on purpose?
Henry, how was I to know her plan? I was afraid she'd really seduce you.
Why are you hiding?
Henry is the one you love. That obsession from your memories. Or the me standing before you.
I love you. But I don't like liars. If you dare lie to me, I'll cut out your heart and make you wish you were dead.
Wish I were dead? Ever since my parents died, I've lived like this every day. You want my heart, Prince? Just take it then. Listen. Is it beating fast?
But why can't I find anything interesting on you now? The warrant from the Bureau of Justice is on my desk. They certainly know how to do a favor. Giving the prince's mansion 15 minutes of dignity. Once the time is up, they will take you away themselves.
My parents were born loyal and honest. How could they commit such treason? Henry, do you believe me?
Kathy. When I was young, I only knew you were a high official's daughter. I didn't know your family was involved in a treason case. As the Prince Regent, I cannot ignore the law. The guilt of the Jewel family is undeniable. Even if there's nothing I can do.
Since my parents were framed like this, as their daughter, even if I survive, how can I walk away unscathed? Prince, I don't expect you to break the law for me, and I don't expect to live. I only hope my death can earn your promise.
Go on.
Annie and I are sworn sisters. Please let me take her with me. The road to the afterlife is cold. To fulfill our bond as sisters. Kathy, even if I die, I'll drag you down with me.
Why the panic? Regarding your question, I can answer you now. All that happened in the past was just a hollow illusion. But what's real right now is most precious. I even hope you'll tell me now that you aren't Kathy. Then I can keep you safe. Princess Consort, are you really Kathy?
Henry, is this some kind of new joke? If I'm not Kathy, then who am I? Could it be you've had a change of heart and don't want me? Henry just emphasized that the law is unforgiving. Yet now he's baiting me to reveal my identity. I fear once I admit it, a ruthless punishment awaits me.
Of course not.
You're using my parents' past as a bargaining chip? If you find this difficult, then I'll leave on my own and go to the Bureau of Justice myself to save you the trouble.
Wait. I was wrong. But you must understand. Your parents committed treason. The evidence is irrefutable. I cannot control the Bureau of Justice. At most, I can save you from humiliation in prison. As for the death penalty, it's already set in stone.
After all that's been said, Henry still won't help me? Admitting I'm a fake means deceiving the prince. Not admitting it means being implicated in treason. I'm dead either way.
Prince. Lord Lynch, Chief of the Bureau of Justice, has arrived. Prince, I received a secret report stating the jewel remnant is hidden in your mansion.
That is true.
Absconding is an additional crime. They must be executed. I'm here by imperial decree to execute the criminal. If I have disturbed you, I hope for your forgiveness, Prince.
Bring them out. Unfortunately, there are two the jewel orphans in the prince's mansion today. Even I can't tell who is real.
That's easy. Kill them both.
Prince, isn't the jewel orphan always the princess consort? She is the real one. I am the fake. Don't kill me.
Prince. Anyway, I'll soon be the princess consort of the Prince Regent's mansion. We've been apart for 5 years. Prince, are you really going to hand me over?
Insolent. Stop trying to threaten the prince. The Jewel family's treason is a heinous crime. The law cannot shield such crimes with feelings.
Princess Consort, I'm asking you for the last time. Are you Kathy or not?
Henry, ask 100 more times. I still won't lie to you. I won't abandon our past just to save my life. I am Kathy.
Annie. Die in peace. From now on I can reclaim my place with a clean name.
Since you insist on being Kathy, then I shall grant your wish. Lord Lynch, deal with her according to the law.
Today I, Zachary Lynch, will use the prince's mansion to slay the jewel orphan. I will slay the jewel orphan with my own hands.
Wait. Prince, I have a piece of evidence. It can prove the princess consort's innocence.
After waiting so long, it's finally here. The Prince Regent is unpredictable. I took her identity and stayed by his side. Flaws were bound to show eventually. This is a matter of life and death. We must plan ahead.
I will do my best to help you.
Let's see what evidence can clear her of treason and the death penalty.
Annie. I've never heard of anyone escaping their sentence. Stop struggling. Since you dared to steal my identity, today you are doomed.
Your Highness, Kathy was never registered in Vice Minister Jewel's family records. By law, she is not among those to be executed. Please see for yourself, Prince.
How can this be?
Then Lord Lynch, verify the evidence yourself.
My parents spent their savings serving the Johnson family to bribe officials and change Kathy's records. I didn't expect it to become my shield today.
Everyone knows you are Sean Jewel's biological daughter. This must have been tampered with.
Lord Lynch, making accusations without proof is not befitting a chief of the Bureau of Justice. The reason I'm not on the record, a fortune teller said I was weak as a child. If registered too early, the underworld would take my soul. Just as my family was about to register me, tragedy struck.
You really think I can't do anything to you?
Unregistered people aren't rewarded, nor can they be punished. This is His Majesty's decree. Now you're trying to implicate me. Are you trying to defy the decree and commit treason?
Lord Lynch, it seems you can't convict my princess consort today.
Forgive the intrusion today. Thank you for your tolerance, Prince. Let's go.
Father, Mother, though you're gone, you're still helping me. Kathy, the threat of the Bureau of Justice is gone. My identity is now secure. Now it's time to settle our scores.
That woman not only escaped. Henry still wants to marry her. Why? I'm clearly the one Henry is looking for. I'm just watching her take my place and my life.
Now you realize the trouble. You insisted on being ruthless, leading to this dead end.
Are you blaming me? If I didn't silence them, my reputation would be ruined. How could I marry into the prince's mansion? Don't forget. You're the one who killed Annie's parents. She won't let you off.
Don't forget, only I can help you in the Prince Regent's mansion.
Then what should we do?
There's no way to make the bloodline real.
You mean a blood test? But my parents are already dead.
I carved these memorial tablets for Uncle and Aunt myself. Since you're at the prince's mansion, it's hard for you to pay respects. I still had an unfinished bond with him after all. Let this be some comfort for you. Annie, I don't need anything in return.
Take it. This isn't just for you. Use this to help the neighbors settle down. If it weren't for our family, they wouldn't have been tormented by Kathy. Besides, I still need your help with something.
Okay, just say the word.
The official who helped my parents alter the registry is still in office. Zachary Lynch won't let this case go easily. I need you to. What are you doing here?
Why can't I visit my future princess consort? Unless you don't want me here?
Of course not. I just knew the prince was busy. I'm just surprised. My reaction was a bit much. Does the prince have orders for me?
Today. Is the princess consort settling into the mansion? It's been half a month. It's time to plan our wedding. I must give you your rightful status. I've been insensitive, forcing the princess consort to kiss me first.
Prince, after what happened at the Bureau of Justice, I'm still quite shaken. I hope the prince understands. Let's postpone the wedding.
No rush. The princess consort can take her time.
Thank you for your understanding, Prince. I'm feeling a bit unwell. Could you carry me to the bed, Prince? Your kiss has made my legs weak. Henry, please?
I'm right here. Princess consort is still daydreaming. Are you thinking of another man?
How could I?
Princess consort, you will always belong to me alone.
Mother. I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm only coming to see you now.
Annie, we love you, and Kathy just the same. We left a deed for her and one for you too.
We don't expect you to marry into wealth. If Kathy wants to marry high, we'll move away so we aren't a burden.
Annie, we just want you to be Annie and happy, even if we are gone. Don't be reckless or take risks.
Annie, I wish I could stay with you longer. My Annie is still so young. I'm so worried about you.
mother. But without you here, what's the use of being Annie? Without you, I hate it. I hate that you cared so much for Kathy. Yet she showed no gratitude. She turned her blade on you. I'll make her pay back 100-fold.
Annie, what are you doing?
Miss Jewel, the prince requests your presence.
Annie, your days of impersonating me are about to end. Today will be the day you die.
What are you talking about, sister? Have you found another way to slander me?
You. You won't be so smug once you see Henry.
Something is fishy here. Kathy suddenly gathered everyone in the hall. She must have something to prove her identity. Did I miss something?
Henry, no matter how many tricks she uses, she can't steal the blood in my veins. Annie, do you dare, in front of my parents right now, to test who's real and who's fake?
Annie, both our parents have long since passed away. By saying this, you must be playing tricks again. Henry, I don't want to deal with this lunatic anymore.
Kathy, if we leave now, wouldn't we miss a good show?
Exactly. My parents are dead. But I never said they had to be alive for the test.
What do you mean?
This is a piece of my father's remains. Annie, today, I'll do a bone blood test with you. Today, I'll do a bone blood test with you.
Kathy, I underestimated your cruelty. You won't even let your own father's remains rest. You dug up my father's remains for your own selfish desires. You're such a beast.
Pa, this is clearly my father's remains. If my father's spirit is watching, he would agree with my actions. I'm just protecting the Jewel family's reputation.
Since we have the remains here, Kathy, why not test it with your blood? If it can clear your name completely, it'll be worth disturbing your parents' rest.
The prince is right. Besides, if you're truly of the Jewel family bloodline, drip your blood onto your kin's bones. The blood will merge with your ancestors. This is blood resonance. It can't be faked. The truth will be seen in an instant.
Annie, are you scared? I've said it before. A commoner is always a commoner. No matter what dirty tricks you use to replace me, I'll eventually bring you down.
I'm just afraid your blood will stain my father's bones.
Prince, her refusal to do the test proves she has something to hide.
Kathy, have you been lying to me?
Fine. I'll do it.
The blood. The blood merged.
No need for further testing. Annie's cowardly look just now is enough to prove she's a fake.
Just as well. I want everyone to bear witness. To let those coveting my identity give up on those thoughts for good.
You.
Blood connection is ironclad proof. You cannot be allowed to impersonate her. If you want an intact corpse, kneel and beg for mercy now.
Annie, you're impersonating me. The prince will never spare you. Today is the day you die.
Sister, why the rush? Let's see the results of this blood-to-bone test first.
Impossible. There must be a mistake. I am definitely my father's daughter. If even my blood won't merge, you, a fake, certainly can't either.
How about the princess consorts?
The princess consort's blood merged. It merged.
I dug up these remains myself. How could Kathy's blood not merge?
Impossible. You must have tampered with it.
Sister, this is my father. My blood merging with his. Is there a problem?
Zeke dug up Kathy's parents' remains to test them against your blood.
A blood-to-bone test?
Yes.
Ian, prepare some tar for me.
Okay.
These bones have been buried for years. Even a wild dog's blood could seep in. Kathy's blood on the cypress oil will never blend naturally.
I don't believe it. I demand a retest. Annie, you must have rigged this. I want to retest using the bones you just used. What? You're scared? It's because you're a bastard. You dare hit me? I must have exposed your scheme. You're afraid to swap.
Enough. You dug up the princess consort's parents' remains without permission. And now you dare to provoke her?
Prince, there must be more to this. Why not test another bone instead?
You desecrated my father's remains once. Now you want to do the same to my mother?
Henry, please believe me. That woman is framing me.
You're the one who dug up my parents' graves and stole their remains. You insulted me publicly. How is this my doing? Annie and Zeke left my parents' bodies in the wilderness. They can't even rest in peace. Prince, please get justice for my parents.
What do you want to do?
I want to send them to hell myself, to make them atone to my parents.
I grant it.
You can't kill me. Wait. I just saw her mourning her parents in her room. Just look at the spirit tablets. She's the real Annie. Henry, I saw her mourning her parents with my own eyes. If you don't believe me, send someone to search her room. You'll find evidence of her crime for sure. Annie, if you have nothing to hide, why are you afraid of a search? She must have hidden her parents' tablets and is afraid to show them.
You made a scene to find the princess consort, Everyone is watching the prince's mansion. If we found an imposter, everyone would mock the prince's mansion.
I chose this princess consort. I'll cut out the tongue of anyone who talks.
Prince, the emperor is watching you closely.
Go ahead and search. If you find no evidence, will you take responsibility?
I will take full responsibility.
You disrespect her and threaten me? Zeke, as director, you've gone too far.
Please help yourself.
My prince. No tablets were found.
Get out of the way. You useless fools. I'll find them myself. How can they be gone? They must be here. No. How is this possible? I just saw them. The tablets must be in this room.
If you're trying to stall for time, you'd better give up now.
Prince, the spirit tablet is found.
Humph. It is indeed the commoner's spirit tablet. Annie, what do you have to say for yourself?
Annie, how dare you fake your identity and deceive the prince? I beg the prince to punish her.
I'm not as cold-blooded as you, sister. My foster parents died a violent death, and I can't even offer them incense or a tablet.
Why are you still pretending? Henry, hurry up and execute this woman.
The princess consort is loyal and filial, a model for our dynasty. I didn't know. Since when can you act so recklessly in the Prince Regent's mansion?
Henry, how can this imposter deserve to be?
Sister, you're heartless enough to murder our parents. But with the tablet here, why don't you kowtow to it yourself?
How is this possible? How can it be the foster parents' names? I clearly just...
Annie, this is...
Keeping this tablet in the Prince Regent's mansion is too risky. It's better to handle it openly than hide it. I must find a way to make the tablet legitimate. Ian, help me carve another tablet for my foster parents. Wait for Kathy to take the bait.
Annie, do you dare to burn this tablet yourself? If you do, I'll believe you.
You're so disrespectful to your elders. You even dare smash the memorial tablet.
You bitch, how dare you hit me? Fine. I see you just can't bear to burn your own parents' tablets.
Enough. Even animals know to repay their parents' care. I didn't know you were such a cold-blooded person.
I never thought. The position of princess consort would make you this ruthless. You won't even let the dead rest in peace. Henry, if they want to search, let them. Is that enough?
Guards. Drag these two out and beat them to death. Guards. Drag these two out and beat them to death.
Prince, please forgive us. Prince, I was wrong. I know my mistake now. Your wedding is coming up. It's not good to shed blood.
Then change it to 80 lashes while kneeling before their foster parents' tablets, as a warning to others. Kathy, this is just the beginning. Next time, it will be your end.
Greetings, Princess Consort.
Where is everyone in the mansion?
Princess Consort, former director Zeke Chase, was crippled and kicked out of the prince's mansion. The prince is choosing a new director. The Bureau of Secret Investigation selection is a death match. It's quite a spectacle. Everyone heard Deputy Director Lucas has won 3 matches in a row. They've all gone to watch.
Ian is in a death match?
You may leave. I won't kill you. Who's next?
Kathy. My Bureau of Secret Investigation selection. Was it exciting? Why are your hands so cold? Let me warm them up. Back then, you recommended Deputy Director Lucas. Since you're here, why not watch with me?
You're usually so busy, Prince. It's rare to have time together. Of course, I'll stay with you.
Deputy Director Lucas. Good match.
Kathy. Ever learn chess? I'll teach you. The chessboard is a battlefield. Kathy, don't get distracted. Checkmate.
Henry.
My princess consort seems worried about another man. My princess consort seems worried about another man. The Ian you pick seems to be losing.
Deputy Director Lucas is from my hometown. His parents knew he was working at the prince's mansion. They were worried, so they asked me to look after him. Since he's going to lose, then let's stop this.
Your Highness, a death match only ends in death. Ian let his opponent go without permission. He already broke the rules. In this match, he must fight to the death.
But if he loses his life, how will I face his parents?
Speaking of which, Kathy hasn't asked me for anything since she returned. Beg me. And I'll give him a chance to concede, okay?
Fine. Deputy Director Lucas, the prince has agreed to let you concede. Quickly, show your gratitude.
Thank you, Prince. Princess Consort. But I'm afraid I cannot comply. I refuse to give up the match.
See? It's not that I won't let him go. He's the one who won't admit defeat.
Ian, if you insist on fighting, you might die.
Thank you for the warning, Princess Consort, but my mind is made up. Please, let me continue the match.
You only worry about his life. But you don't see what he truly wants.
You're right, Prince. Lives like ours adrift like duckweed, struggling to survive in the mud for 10 years. We know that just being alive is a blessing. How could we dare hope for anything else? Your perspective, Prince, is from a different world entirely. Henry.
Don't look. Too much blood. It'll give you nightmares. Be good. He won. He's been taken to see the physician. From now on, don't cry for another man in front of me.
The wedding day for the prince and princess consort is finally set.
A match made in heaven. Hopefully the prince will be so happy he gives us a bonus.
Annie. What are you doing here?
Ian, how's your injury?
It's not that serious.
Why didn't you listen and insisted on fighting?
Are you that worried about my life?
Of course. If you die, what about Uncle Lucas and Aunt Lucas?
Just because of my parents?
What did you say? Take all these medicines. The Prince Regent treats human life like grass. He certainly won't treat you properly. I'm leaving now. See you next time.
I insisted on fighting to become the director. Only then can I have the power to help you.
I want revenge. But I don't want you to gamble with your life.
ever since we entered the Prince Regent's mansion. Every time you're in danger, my heart aches unbearably. A few days ago was the best chance to deal with Kathy, but Zeke proposed as the director to let them narrowly escape death. I didn't even have the right to speak up.
There'll be other chances, and
But I also want to stand by your side, even if only as a handy weapon.
Zeke, what are you doing? Blame Annie, she ruined your leg. Don't kill me.
Useless. Useless. No wonder. No wonder you're no match for Annie. Don't you want to return all the humiliations?
But I've been kicked out of the prince's mansion. Henry won't believe me anymore. He won't even help with my parents' remains.
Fool. Annie must have tampered with your parents' remains. Now I've lost my position as director. And I'm now a cripple. Look at you. If you don't pull yourself together, once she becomes the imperial consort, we're both dead.
Then what's your plan?
I've already investigated. The commoners in Johnson Village all have new clothes. The village has plenty of food too. Annie must have contacted them and sent them money.
You mean?
But do you know? Since we entered the Prince Regent's mansion, every time I see you in danger, my heart aches for you. But I want to stand by your side, even if just as your weapon.
if it were before, when Ian said these things, I would have been clueless. But for some reason, now, it only feels heavy.
What are you thinking?
Thinking, why aren't you at court today?
I'll go after the betrothal gifts are sent. I'd actually like to stay in bed and skip court forever. But will the princess consort cooperate?
Prince, go on and get to work. Am I really going to marry him? How did you recover so fast? Are there no side effects from the death match?
The death match was just for show, not lethal. Besides, the prince gave us the best doctors.
So I misunderstood Henry all along. Henry.
Since you've decided to let go, don't worry her. Annie, I am now the director of the Bureau of Secret Investigation.
That's great. If Uncle Lucas and Aunt Lucas knew how well you've done, they'd surely hand out candies to the whole street.
And this is for you. A wedding gift.
Why are you doing this? Did you forget? I didn't marry Henry because I wanted to.
Annie, why don't you just stay at the Prince Regent's mansion?
Do you think Henry treats me differently? Or do you think I've given up on revenge? He's not as cruel to me as the rumors say. But that's only because I'm Kathy right now. Besides, I don't believe a man like him falls in love. He probably just thinks I'm an interesting prey.
If you're leaving, then
Ian.
You haven't called me that in a long time.
And it's the last time. According to my original plan, I wanted to take you away after the revenge. But now that you're the director, I can't ruin your career. Moreover, for me, if staying in a cage for Annie, living like this, is not what I want.
Once the matter is settled, leave the prince's mansion. You really were just using me.
Father, Mother, the prince is getting married today. The guards are on leave for a few days. I'm home to see you. Dad. Mom. Dad.
It was clearly just an act. Why is my heart racing so uncontrollably?
I won't allow this wedding. This wedding can't happen.
Kneel.
Annie, today is Henry and my wedding. Are you here to cause trouble?
Cause trouble? I'm just here to expose your true self. To stop Henry from being deceived by you. Henry, luckily, I arrived in time. Otherwise, you would have married this person.
Prince. Please give us another chance for the sake of our past.
Then why don't you tell me how I was deceived?
These people are all Annie's neighbors. They can prove she's the real Annie. Step forward and tell the prince what you know.
We don't know anything. I know nothing. I really don't know anything.
Henry, to survive and hide her identity, Annie threatened them with their lives. If any of you tell the truth, I'll plead with the prince for you once I regain my identity.
You won't say? I'll say it.
Uncle Lucas.
Since you won't talk, I will.
Uncle Lucas. It could have been anyone. Why does it have to be you?
Annie, are you okay? Come on, get up. You brat, what's wrong with you? Bullying Annie? No dinner for you tonight. Okay, don't cry, Annie. There, don't cry.
Old Lucas, how could you give in to this ingrate?
Puffed. You spineless coward. Annie was always so good to you. Is this how you repay her?
I've always hated her ways. She enjoys herself, while we suffer the consequences, and even put my son in danger. I'll testify. She is Annie. I testify. The real Annie is her.
You stubborn fool, how dare you lie to me?
I'm just a commoner, I wouldn't dare lie. It was these two who threatened our lives and promised us rewards to lure us into giving false testimony. Prince, please see the truth.
Isn't this the bracelet Uncle Lucas's family spent a fortune on as my betrothal gift?
Do you think I'm a 3-year-old?
If the prince doesn't believe me, I'm willing to die to prove it.
Uncle Lucas.
Father! 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 Why? Father! Father!
You've come at the right time. As you can see, Annie was so selfish that she stole my identity and drove your father to his death.
That's right, if you remain stubborn and refuse to reveal her identity, your mother will be the next to die.
Mother!
Guards! Drag them away.
Father!
Ian, think carefully. Will you accuse Annie or let everyone die?
Director Lucas. Don't waste any more time.
Your Highness, the princess consort's identity is certain. The real impostor is her. My father chose death rather than let Annie be threatened. I will honor my father's legacy and expose her evil deeds.
Honor your father's legacy? Why do I think you're having an affair with the princess consort? And that's why you're protecting her so hard?
Henry, that's exactly it. They've been having an affair. That's why they're covering for each other.
Prince, I have no affair with the princess consort. If you don't believe me, I beg you, spare my life, so I can continue to protect you. Princess consort.
Stop. Henry, if you hadn't stopped me just now, Uncle Lucas wouldn't have died. Now you're even forcing Ian to castrate himself. Will you kill everyone just to verify an identity? If that's the case, I'd rather have never reunited with you.
I didn't realize my cruelty was so deeply rooted in people's hearts. Everyone, rise.
I lost this time. But did you really win? Look at all the blood on the ground. If you hadn't insisted on impersonating me, others wouldn't have died.
You even killed your own kin. What right do you have to be so hypocritical?
If you had succeeded in your scam to hide your origins, you would have surely killed them all to keep them quiet.
What a loyal dog. To protect your master. You didn't even care about your father's life. What right do you have to judge me? After this, there's already a rift between you two. In this life, there's no chance of reconciliation. Looking at it this way, I'm the real winner. I easily made life hell for all of you.
When did I say Director Lucas's biological father died?
Father, you're alive.
This must be a trick of the Bureau of Secret Investigation.
Impossible. How can you still be alive?
Guards, drag these two lunatics away. Don't let them offend the princess consort's eyes.
Prince, please see clearly, this woman lied to you.
Kathy, today is our wedding day. There should be no bloodshed. How about waiting until after the ceremony? Then I'll let you kill them yourself. Shall we?
First bow to heaven and earth.
Great.
What a perfect match.
Good.
Father, mother, I can avenge you after the wedding. Sadly, you won't see me get married.
Second bow to the parents.
Great. Wonderful.
Bow to each other.
Wonderful.
Henry, why are there my foster parents' tablets on the table?
The princess consort's family was convicted. It's not fit for public worship, so I took the liberty to arrange this. Please, princess consort, don't blame me.
You're staring blankly. Thinking of getting a wife too. Haha. Director Lucas did great protecting the princess consort today. Once you find a girl you fancy, the prince will surely grant the marriage. Enter the bridal hall.
Great. May you have a young prince soon. Yes, the lovers are finally united.
Princess consort, now that we are married, we shall be of one heart from now on. No more lies.
What do you mean, no more lies? From the start, everything between us has been a scheme. I am of one heart with you, Prince.
Princess consort, it's time for the nuptial wine. Princess consort, do you remember where this wine came from? Vice Minister Jewel buried this newer Hong for you himself.
You are very thoughtful, Prince. The disaster happened so suddenly back then. I've forgotten many things.
How do you feel now, Princess consort?
The wine is indeed fragrant. Though Father couldn't be here, he can still witness our love this way.
But I just realized the servant served my usual peach blossom wine by mistake. I recall you're allergic to peach blossoms, Princess Consort. What's wrong, Princess Consort? Is the allergy that serious? Let's call the royal physician.
Thank you for your concern, Prince. I'm fine. No need for a doctor.
You couldn't touch peach blossom since childhood. How could I forget? Now that you're my princess consort, you don't have to suffer in silence. Someone.
Prince, today is our wedding day. Calling a doctor now might cause gossip and hurt your reputation.
I didn't know you cared so much about me. Fine, no royal physician then. But your symptoms. I must see them myself to be sure. It's this serious? Why didn't you tell me? This peach blossom wine has a unique taste. Since you knew you were allergic, why did you drink it all?
Today is the wedding night for the prince and me. I didn't want to spoil the prince's mood. Besides, the prince gave this to me. Luckily, I remembered Kathy's allergy. So I carry medicine that fakes allergy symptoms.
If I gave you lethal poison, would you still drink it all? You shouldn't risk your safety to please me.
Prince, can you bear to waste our precious wedding night on such trifles?
I didn't know the princess consort was so proactive. I just don't know if it's sincere or a whim. Do you think I'm not romantic enough?
Prince, why don't you find out for yourself? Last night was so risky. Henry almost saw through my identity.
Seems I didn't work hard enough last night. Letting the princess consort wake up before I did.
Prince, it's already light out. The medicine the prince gave me was truly effective. Not only did the symptoms vanish, but I don't feel weak at all.
The princess consort can speak freely from now on, no matter what my past was like. As the mistress of the prince's mansion, there will be better things for you in the future. You just need to know. Even if the sky falls, I'll be there for you. Learn to rely on me more from now on. Many things will be easily solved.
From now on, I will rely on the prince completely. The prince left without having breakfast. Send these mung bean cakes to the prince. I don't know why he's so angry this morning. Sending him his favorite mung bean cakes should cheer him up.
Princess Consort, you'd better not send those mung bean cakes.
Why?
The prince is allergic to mung beans.
Allergic?
Before you arrived, the kitchen added mung beans to a dish once. The prince was furious when he saw it. That's when we found out he's allergic to them. Eating them makes him struggle for breath.
Back then, I was arrogant and spoiled. I had a bad reputation and was ostracized by the noble ladies. Only Henry, an unwelcome bastard son, was willing to play with me. He even ate servants' mung bean cakes with me.
Henry! How dare you lie to me?
Princess Consort.
Today, why are you acting so distant?
You called for me because of the prince?
I suspect Henry knows my identity is fake. Things will change soon. I'll bypass him and kill Kathy directly. No matter the truth, Kathy must die.
Woman. How is it you? Where is Henry? Tell him to let me out.
No, Princess Consort. Kathy forced me to do all this.
What did you say?
Shut up, you bitch, you've dragged me down with you. Princess Consort, I beg you, please spare me. I'll do anything for you.
Anything? Fine.
Thank you.
Your turn.
You can't kill me. Parents told you to take care of me before they died.
How dare you call them parents? Kathy, they treated you like a treasure. Yet you killed them both.
Everyone wants to climb higher. I just wanted to be the princess consort. What's wrong with sacrificing a few worthless lives? They were just in my way. Don't forget. You only became the princess consort by impersonating me. I gave you all this wealth and glory. You should be grateful to me.
You're beyond hope.
Wait. The official who forged the records vanished during my investigation.
Princess Consort. Lord Lynch, Chief of the Bureau of Justice, seeks an audience. I am here to congratulate the Prince and Princess Consort on your wedding.
Lord Lynch. Just get to the point.
I'm here to arrest your Princess Consort, Kathy.
I know you're unhappy about leaving empty-handed before, but everything between us was settled clearly, unless you're planning to frame me. Otherwise, I don't see how you can charge me.
You're as silver-tongued as ever, Princess Consort. Someone come. This is the bribery ledger of the prefect of Zhangtan. It clearly states that Kathy's foster parents bribed the prefect to forge her records. Can this be used as evidence to arrest the Princess Consort?
Where did you get this registration, Lord Lynch?
Princess Consort, you don't think I'm tricking you? Look closely. It's stamped with the seal of the prefect of Zhangtan. Official seals are sacred items from the court. No one is allowed to forge them. Prince, please allow the Bureau of Justice to take her.
Men, bring Annie from the prison.
Why bring in someone irrelevant, Prince?
Naturally, it's related to the case. Only then will I help Lord Lynch solve the case. Lord Lynch, please step out for a moment.
Henry. I knew you'd come to save me. Annie. I told you long ago. No matter how you impersonate me, Henry will always recognize me.
Of course I know you're Kathy. It's just that others still don't believe it. Why don't you prove it again?
Henry, I told you. I am Kathy. Annie put oil on my father's bones back then. That's why my blood wouldn't blend in. These are my mother's bones. I'll prove it to you all right now. Annie. You tried so hard to impersonate me. But I won in the end. Henry. Lock her up right now. I'll kill her myself.
Men.
Annie. Why don't you just kneel and beg me now?
Kathy. Congratulations on regaining your identity. And congratulations to you too on becoming a criminal again.
Seize her.
No, you can't arrest me. Annie. How dare you plot against me? Henry. Am I not your most beloved?
No. You're the one I hate most.
What?
Back then, the concubine left whip marks on my chest. You did apply medicine for me by splashing scalding salt water directly on me. You brought me my favorite mung bean cakes, only to enjoy watching me struggle with allergies. Just to vent your anger at being shunned by noble ladies.
I was just playing with you.
Back then, I was the one who pushed you into the snake pit. In my first year as Prince Regent, I raided the Jewel family. Sadly, evil lives long. I only searched for you to lure you back for revenge.
If you hate me so much, why are you so kind to this fake Annie?
From the first moment I saw her, I knew she was a fake. Princess Consort. You don't seem surprised at all.
You were being so obvious, Prince. If I hadn't figured it out and bored you, I'd probably be dead by now. As for fear, if you really wanted to kill me, why would you marry me as Princess Consort?
Take her away.
Wait, Lord Lynch. We both want Kathy dead. Can I decide how she dies?
Let go. Let go.
Kathy, this roof that protected me for 10 years, looking at it now, it's filled with souls who died because of you.
So what? They were just peasants. No, don't kill me.
If you kneel before every name on these tablets and kowtow, I'll spare your life.
I was wrong. I shouldn't have killed them. I was wrong. I shouldn't have killed them. Annie. I've apologized. I'll be your servant. Let me go. Annie, don't be so smug. In this life, I was just a step behind. If there's a next life, I'll grind your bones to dust. Why am I poisoned?
Because I poisoned your food and tea.
Impossible. I eat and live with you every day. How could you poison me alone?
I poisoned both portions. Since the moment you killed my parents, it's been a fight to the death between us. Even if you reunited with Henry.
How cruel. Annie. You're so cruel. If I die, you won't live either.
I later found out there was an antidote in the wine. If it wasn't for Henry, I'd have died from the heart-piercing pain long ago. Who said I don't have the antidote? Father. Mother. I finally avenged you. Let this beast's corpse kneel before your tablets forever, to atone for all eternity.
Annie, now that your revenge is complete, are you willing to let go of the past? And be my princess consort Regent again?
Annie. The scenery here is perfect. Will you travel with me and forget the past?
I